Hi everybody, I'm David Gregory, and this is the 2020 virtual Tim Russert Summer Groove. As a champion of the club, Tim paved the way to ensure that the Groove was dedicated to raising critical funds. Let's keep that tradition going now. Text NBGC to 243-725 to make your donation right now and to make a difference in a child's life today. We're so glad you're here. Let's get this party started.
When the home stretch of the hard times took a hard left, but we're alright. Yeah, life sure can try to put love through it, but we built this right, so nothing's ever gonna move it. When the bones are good, the rest don't matter. Yeah, the pain could peel, the glass could shatter. Let it rain, 'cause you and I remain the same. When there ain't a crack in the foundation, baby, I know any storm we're facing will blow right over while we stay put. The house don't fall when the bones are good.
Thank you, kids. Beautiful job. This year, the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club is proud to be celebrating 75 years of empowering the island's youth. So we're going to have a little bit of fun here. Maybe not as much fun as the dance party, but stick around. And let's not forget, we're here to raise some really needed money for the club. The Nantucket Boys and Girls Club continued its mission during the shutdown with tremendous virtual programming.
So you're gonna be on your back and you're gonna go like this.
And also managed to open its doors for summer camp. No small feat in 2020. As we look forward to the fall and the start of school, the club's critical needs are ongoing. We are fortunate to have generous donors like you who contribute 75% of our revenue to our budget that makes the club what it is today. Here's what your Summer Groove contribution can do for our members. For $15,000, you can sponsor our teen program, where the club provides extended hours on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights so teens have a fun and safe place to spend their time during the weekends. At the club, our teens get their own space called The Nest, which is our teen center in memory of Robin Harvey. For $10,000, you can sponsor an upgrade to the technology equipment in our computer lab, support STEM applications like Lego robotics, and the award-winning My Future program, a digital platform that allows members to learn computer skills used in their future careers. For $5,000, you can sponsor one of our athletic programs. The club offers 11 intramural sports, including basketball, football, tennis, cheerleading, dodgeball, field hockey, golf, lacrosse, sailing, and soccer. For $2,500, you can sponsor our annual art show, put on by our very own members every May. For $1,000, you can provide scholarships for members who have financial difficulties. For $500, you can sponsor one of our family fun nights. These events allow families to gather, share family recipes, and participate in club activities. Our favorites include our annual Easter egg hunt and Halloween haunted house. Remember, folks, this is the usual price for one Summer Groove ticket, so we'd really appreciate the support. For $100, you can help the club stay stocked with PPE and sanitizing equipment, a critical and ongoing need. Any size donation makes a difference in the lives of Nantucket's youth. Remember, text NBGC to 243-725 to make your donation right now. No Tim Russert Summer Groove would be complete, of course, without our dear friends Maureen Orth and Luke Russert. Since the very first Summer Groove 18 years ago, no family has contributed more to this amazing cause than the Russerts. Tim Russert, my friend and someone I was honored and proud to work for, and of course a product himself of South Buffalo's Boys and Girls Club, was the Groove's Master of Ceremony for 6 years and remains the true spirit of this wonderful event. Maureen, Luke, while we will miss seeing you both on the dance floor this year, please know that the children and staff of the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club, the Nantucket community, and your friends watching so appreciate your incredible and unwavering support of this organization. It is with great honor that I introduce my friends, Maureen North and Luke Russert.
Thank you so much, David. Always great to see you at the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club. And my mother and I are so thrilled to be celebrating the 75th anniversary of the club. It was a cause that was deeply meaningful in my father's life. When he came to Nantucket, he knew that he had to become a part of the community, a part of the solution, and he could think of no better organization on this island than the Boys and Girls Club. What does the club do? It takes care of the children of the people that make this island what it is, the people that make sure the island is running smoothly, that the freight arrives, that the summer visitors have everything they need, and in the tough times of winter are still here, persevering, making sure the island never loses its wonderful, beautiful character and charm. But the other thing the club does that my father was so drawn to, aside from being a safe place for kids, was the value system that it instilled. Values that are so important for kids these days. Values like equality, values of tolerance, values of charity, values of love, values of understanding. Understanding that that neighbor next to you should be treated with respect, kindly, all the time. Those are things that the club really lives for, that we need so much in today's society. And we can attribute a lot of those lessons to some of the great leadership the club has had along the way, including one that we love very much.
Yes, Phyllis, you're retiring. I can't believe it. After 15 years, you were just the most wonderful executive director. In the 15 years that I've known you, that you've been executive director, you have taken this club from being a much, much, much smaller organization to one with this absolutely gorgeous brand new facility. And as the island has changed, adding many more kinds of ethnicities and creating much more diversity, you have become the center of everything that teaches really good citizenship. All the wonderful things you've done during COVID, it's just astounding how you kept the island going, from summer camp, feeding people, as well as science and sports and chefs and all the stuff you've done, Phyllis, and you've led the way. We are so deeply, deeply grateful, really grateful to you, and we're incredibly proud to have helped start the Summer Groove, because we are so proud of everything that the Boys and Girls Club has accomplished. And we're very excited that tonight everybody out there really has a chance to donate to keep this wonderful organization going. So please dig deep and help us.
If you ever wanted to know the impact that your dollars have, look over the last few months. Something that is so important during this COVID-19 crisis is the issue of childcare. There are so many parents that are deemed essential workers that have to continue their jobs. And without school, and with school being a very big question mark, any type of care that's available, especially like that provided by the Boys and Girls Club, is so very important. So please be very generous with that in mind. We do not know what the future entails, but we do know that any dollar, any cent given will be beneficial to children, especially those that could have their learning disrupted heading into the fall. They need a support structure like that offered by the Boys and Girls Club more now than ever. The Boys and Girls Club was on the front lines, taking care of kids, making sure that kids were fed, that meals were provided for anybody in need. That's money that's going a long way. So while usually you get something in return for your money, like a wonderful night of dancing, a wonderful meal with friends, a chance to hobnob and get your picture taken, maybe this year be a little bit more selfless and give a little bit more. People very much are in need. They need every single dollar. Don't worry about getting your photo on the society pages. We'll have that next year. Just have an unconditional, loving gift to the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club, an organization that is so very important 365 days a year, anytime, all the time, for all the beautiful children of Nantucket.
And now, without further ado,
we are excited to introduce this short film, which will take you on a journey through the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club's transformational changes over the past 3/4 of a century. This journey has been made possible by your support and contributions over the years, and especially by those very important contributions made tonight.
Nantucket Boys and Girls Club.
Over the past 75 years,
You have empowered the youth of Nantucket.
to reach their full potential.
you've taught us integrity, leadership, respect, diversity, inclusion, and opportunity.
Thank you, Nantucket Boys and Girls Club.
Thank you, Nantucket Boys and Girls Club.
Over the past 75 years, this club has served over 10,000 youth.
I know this place like the back of my hand because I just would be blindfolded and go, that's the art room, that's the learning center, that's the locker room.
I feel that our club is just as big of a piece of this island as the public schools and the hospital and the police and fire. This club does so much for the community and the members and the parents that without this club, I really truly believe that there wouldn't be a year-round community here.
It was what we did. Nantucket kids, when you were done with school, you went to the Boys Club. And it was the Boys Club at that point.
I remember when they changed the sign from Nantucket Boys Club to Nantucket Boys and Girls Club.
Girls had Mondays originally.
It felt so good from going from one night a week to you could come with the boys and teen night, and more girls started to come, so it was a great feeling.
It was never really an issue. It just kind of happened. And I think the big reason that things like that went so smoothly is the leadership of the club. We had Earl and Ellie Greer, who were the club managers. Earl was the manager, Ellie ran everything else, and they were the most perfect team. He was one of the greatest men I've ever known in my life. Taught you how to win and to lose, and to do it with dignity. It's kind of cool when I come in here now and I see guys like Jamie and Joe who are taking on those reins. I can see how they love their job and how they understand the impact that they have on the children here in the island. And they're really carrying on that legacy.
Phyllis, our executive director, she's really guided me and shown me how to be a leader. She has quite the legacy here. If you think where this club started when she started to where it is now. I mean, it's amazing. Over the last 20 years, she's impacted this community in a very positive way.
The club meant everything to me, and I didn't miss a day. I loved to play sports. I loved everything about the club. Thinking about now, my daughter coming here to the club, the things that she learns here, what the club has come from to where it is now, is just absolutely remarkable. That's a contribution to this community on how we changed it.
I think particularly in these walls, everyone is equal. No matter what color, age, height, you're equal, you're treated as one. The kids can feel that, you know, that may not be their experience at home, at the beach, at school, but they know when they walk in these walls, they're going to be treated equally no matter what differences they may have.
The staff are really encouraging. They help me be the best I can be. We're always there to help you, no matter what.
The lessons that were learned here were so crucial that they helped me develop that little voice inside that would tell me when I should or should not do something. I'd hate to think what could have been. Where you go, how you develop, depends on the influences in your life. And the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club was certainly one of the predominant factors in my development, and I'm grateful for it every day.
Well, I'm extremely proud and honored to be a part of the 75 years here on Nantucket with the club. I've seen how it has grown and evolved, and really offered so much support to the families on Nantucket.
Thank you, Nantucket Boys and Girls Club.
Fantastic film. My favorite part was the then and now recreation images. How great to see how we may change, but the club has remained a constant for Nantucketers for so many generations. We need the club to be here to serve Nantucket for generations to come, and we need your support to make that happen. Please text NBGC to 243-725 to make your donation right now and ensure the club's ability to carry out their mission for another 75 years. That's NBGC to 243-725. Now, every year we have the pleasure of watching club members perform a routine for groove goers. It is always the highlight of the evening, and our dancers were determined to make it happen again this year. Take a look at the result of our virtual dance club.
Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh and oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh and oh. Show the world you got that fire, fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing, yeah, yeah. Better when I'm dancing, yeah, yeah. If we can do this together, I just feel better when we're dancing, yeah, yeah.
I too am better when I'm dancing. Our mission here at the club is to empower the youth of Nantucket to reach their full potential. One way the mission is realized is through the athletic programs, as well as the ability for the club athletes to travel off-island and play and compete with other children. Club members rely on donors for athletic gear, supplies, travel expenses, and the vehicles. Last year, off-island travel for football and basketball teams was made possible by generous sponsors, as well as a foundation headed by a man who knows a little something about realizing his full potential. A club supporter, a Nantucketer, an 8-time Super Bowl champion, in that order, a man who needs little introduction, Coach Bill Belichick.
Thank you, David, and greetings to all of you who join me in supporting the children of the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club. The club is a special place and a safe place where children go to learn leadership, life skills, develop friendships, and of course play. Please join me in supporting this great organization. With over 100 volunteers and over 1,000 children that participate, for only $275 per school year per child, these programs actually cost about $2,200 a year. So there's quite a gap there in the financial support that the club needs. I, along with the Bill Belichick Foundation, are active supporters of the club, and I hope that you will join me in making your contribution, however large or small, to help the children of Nantucket. Stay safe and be well, and thank you for your support.
Thanks, Coach, and thank you to the Bill Belichick Foundation for its support of our most recent van campaign and making off-island travel possible for our club athletes. And thank you to all of you out there. We look forward to being together soon, dancing and grooving in honor of this terrific club. I'll ask again, text NBGC to 243-725 to make your donation right now. And thank you for joining us. The Nantucket Boys and Girls Club, a truly positive place for kids.
trying to go, yeah, the party jumping off. Hey, we putting on a show, trying to catch a vibe. We do this every time, like na 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 na. Feeling like I'm on the highway, cause everything been going my way. And now they looking at me sideways. I'm like na 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 na. This is where I wanna be, na na na. Never ever gonna leave, na na na. You ain't taking it from me. I'm like na 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 na. This is where I wanna stay, na na na. I could do this every day, na na na. It don't matter what they say. I'm like na 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 na. Say hey, I've been on the wave. It's a party, make a toast. It's a party every day. So anywhere you go, all across the coast, we do it every time. Like na 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 na. I got nothing but the highlights. Can't believe that this is my life. I'm only living on the bright side. I'm like na 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 na. This is where I wanna be, na na na. Never ever gonna leave, na na na. You ain't gonna get it from me. I'm like na 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 na. This is where I wanna stay, na na na. I could do this every day, na